Hello, welcome to a piece of my opinion, a reaction channel in a classroom setting, a piece of my opinion. Please watch, comment, like, and subscribe. Alrighty, our agenda today is Skye. And please keep in mind reaction channels are about you and not for you. So be mindful how you peeping and you creeping and you start seeping and getting upset about things. Just know there's no ill intent. It's covered under Section 107, Copyright Act 1976. And again, it's just my opinion. And through it with some judgment, but it's a reaction channel. So our agenda is Skye. Let's set the tone. So I use words of the day, quotes, all of that to kind of that's linked up to the people person in the video. So we have a hoarder. Now remember, this is my opinion, what it looks like to me. A hoarder is an individual who exhibits excessive accumulation of items, often to the point where their living spaces become cluttered and unusable. Now, when I see Skye's videos, and especially I guess in any video, but when she's cleaning, that's what it looks like in the back to me. And being a hoarder can be a condition for people because they may have never had and don't want to let go, or they grew up in that kind of situation. So that's what they do. So, from what I see, looks like Skye can be a little bit of a hoarder. Now Skye's working. There was a point in time where she did not want to work, which who wants to work? But I feel like in her situation, just letting it fall out your mouth is diabolical. But neither here nor there. She now has a job. And for me, I think some people forget the concept or the reality of what a job brings outside of the money, especially when becoming an adult or you are an adult. And in her case, she's a full grown woman. People get jobs to earn money for living expenses, to gain a sense of purpose and identity, and to develop skills and build a community. Work provides financial stability, opportunities for personal and professional growth, and social connections. And a lot of women in this sector need this, that refuse to work. It's not, again, just about the money, it's about the social connections, personal growth, raising your self esteem, talking to other people outside of talking to strangers online, on and on. Welcome back to another. So I think she titled this model 7 Kids and she's getting a new washer machine today.
Video. Welcome back. So, y'all, my washing machine done complete on me. It didn't stop. Okay, it's like y'all, it's tore up. I ain't gonna lie, the inside of it's tore up. But anyway, I'm about to I got another washing machine, so they're about to deliver my washing machine, and I need to look at, I'm gonna try. I'm going to attempt to get this washing machine out by myself. Because my husband and their people were there delivering the washing machine or whatever. So I need, I'm always messing with something. He's gonna come here first of me. But let's try to see what we can do before he get here. You better bring him back. So I got, my oldest went to my brother's house. And then I got, what, 4? 3 or 4 going to my mom's house to spend the night. So, yeah. And then I have to be at work. So, I don't have to get a babysitter for tonight. Because my husband actually be home tonight with the kids. He's He worked this morning. What's wrong? So I ran into a, is it Tafu? Whatever they call it. I don't know what a tool is to take these off. So I still gotta wait. Oh well. I'll clean this. I'll clean up my hallway / office while I wait. Hey now. Yeah, I'll clean up my hallway /
I don't know that little girl's name. And I know she said it, but again, I don't put a lot of focus on the kids in my videos because I just don't. But I think I have said this before. I haven't done a video on Skye in a long time, but I think that little girl's cute. And again, I don't I don't particularly go around voicing my opinion about the kids' looks and all of that per se. Um, but I just think that that little girl right there is adorable. She's adorable. And I just wish some of these kids, a lot of these kids just got a better start at life. And it's not just based on their looks, of course. I don't know the kids outside of that, but just they deserve better. They do.
office while I wait. They should be coming soon. The cat is running around here howling because he in timeout. He decided to go up into my old office that had like holes you could like fall through the floor. And he decided to run through one of the little things and it made us nervous. So right now he in timeout. He's just gonna take a timeout. I need to sweep this floor. All right, so somebody asked what happened to the floor. So what happened to the floor was my little brother came over and started pulling at the flooring. Now, so I'm going to, it's a closet in the house. I'm going to actually look and see if we have where I can actually put these pieces back together. I'm going to try.
Wow. I ain't never heard no mess like this before. He was pulling at the floor. This is not your house, guy. Why are y'all allowing something like this to happen? And a lot of times with flooring, it's discontinued, and I'm almost sure, of course, she don't know where that flooring came from. So trying to find the pieces to connect, even if you're taking it out of the closet, that's a temporary fix. So what about when y'all move? What is it going to be with this person's house? You took up flooring out of the closet. So what's going to happen for that? Oh my God, this is not a good look, Skye. It's not. I don't know how people be moving and they don't take care of other people's property. And even if it's your own, like, why are kids able to just do things like this? I don't understand that.
Yeah, but yeah, he pulled the pieces up and then as you walk, it got worse. And this is like the main, I know I'm coming. This is like the main place it gets messed up. So, I mean, where we walk. So, yeah.
And then you see all of this stuff. So when I'm saying hoarder, and then I don't know, I could be using the wrong word, but that is a lot of junk and stuff just there.
And I know, y'all, my office looks, this is my office, a mess. I got to clean all that. Y'all look at the cat trying to pull the book bag through the door. This is my new braiding, my new hair holder right here.
And this is what I mean about she gets things, and I don't know if it's necessarily necessary. That's a lot. I mean, a cluttered home, a cluttered space is a cluttered mind. That's just how energy works. A cluttered space, a cluttered home, a cluttered job is a cluttered mind, a cluttered spirit. Chaotic.
Somebody also said, hold on. Somebody also said, oh my God, look at your house. Why would you want to show this? Because you don't have to live here. I do. I am a mom of 7, for people that are new. A mom of 7. I work. Okay, I've been working since I've done YouTube. I take a small
Now here she go with this lie.
break when we moved into this house. Stop. At the beginning of the year, like about January, well, about February. February up until maybe about July. I took a little break. I'm not working. I'm back into working. And my days are completely full. But between thank you. Between
But Skye, come on, sis. Come on. Your home was looking like that when you were at home all day. Remember you said you was a stay-at-home mom? Your house was looking like that. Now, like you stated, you have to live there. And everybody don't live in a house that looks like a museum. And no, everybody live how they live. But you have kids in your house that are old enough to pick up what they use. These children are growing up to be young adults. They need to have something instilled in them that makes them different than how they're living. So apparently you live like this as a child. Why do you want your kids to live the same way? You're supposed to be teaching them better than what you did, better than what you had. So just thinking they don't need to do nothing is not good. That's not how you operate with kids. They just don't need to do nothing. That doesn't make them be productive adults. Now, I'm not saying they can grow up to be productive adults on their own because everybody changes, the brain grows. But you have that many kids in the home, it's a guarantee that if all of them, at least one or two of them, is going to be just like you. And you don't want that. You want them to be with people, have friends, have partners in life, spouses. And they're not like, okay, we're not going to go that deep into it, but this is not good. It's not. And the excuses are so ridiculous, in my opinion.
between taking care of kids and taking care of home. My house is not gonna be perfect. I am working on it. Thank you.
What is a perfect tone? So when y'all want to start keep throwing at this perfect word, I need y'all to start backing this up with some receipts. Okay? Because everybody already knows that nobody is perfect. Nobody, nothing is perfect. So when you say my home is not perfect, what are you setting this up against? Because nobody's home is perfect. Even if you can't even drop a crumb on the floor, you can eat off the floor. That's still not perfect because somebody in that house is just not living. They're tight, they're tense. So nothing is perfect. Stop using that word as an excuse to do nothing, to do the bare minimum, to live how you living. Please stop it.
I am working on it. We first moved in, it was not like this, but I'm a shopper. I shop a lot, so I buy a lot of things, and it goes here, there, and everywhere. Oh, y'all should see my room. It's even worse. At least my
See what I'm saying? So that's why I say hoarder. Why are you shopping when your money is not, your money gets real funny and you don't have the space? It's not your home. And even if it was your home, you have a lot of kids. So why would you buy a lot of unnecessary things just for it to be cluttered? So it's something that's going on with you that's allowing this, in my opinion.
my side is from me buying a lot of stuff. My husband's side is from different things. That's yeah, but I'm gonna end up doing a video on cleaning my room, and y'all gonna see. I gotta get it cleaned up because honestly, the clutter, the mess, it's very. It does a lot on my mental health. So like when the house gets like this, I get depressed. I shut down. I get like tired. It's like a lot.
And I just said that. And I haven't, this is a blind reaction. I didn't listen to this. Even when I was editing it, I wasn't listening to it. But yeah, she's telling the truth there now. And I don't know about the depression part, but whatever, whatever. That's her, what she feels. But it does mess with your mind and your energy and your spirit. And I think, and you're in a home with another grown person and you still having to do everything is an issue as well. Obviously, that person likes living like that too. And that's not a good look for two adults to be in the home and both of you like living in pure chaotic clutter, filth, and all of that.
And I know that, so I do have to take the time out to actually go from room to room, declutter, get rid of things that we're not using, not going to use, things that are trash, blah blah blah. For my office, I do a lot of, I get papers and it gets thrown here. I got papers, shoes. I end up buying me some new shoes, like heels and stuff, because I don't have heels. So now I have heels. Um, Bunch of different things that's got to be thrown away. Yeah, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it. It's just a lot, a lot. So when I do my shopping, it's because I spent a lot of years. Like when I don't have money, I can't buy things that I want. So when I have money, I'm trying to buy everything. I'm trying to get so much. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I've had plenty of times where I could have had money and just saved it.
I'm glad she's speaking her reality here. I really am because that is what I see. Is exactly what she does. And I kind of wish you would break out of that because you do have a lot of kids. And that money you're spending, you need to really be thinking of them and the things they need in reality as it relates to just their future. Because they're growing up and they're gonna need various things. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't shop for yourself. You should. Okay, but you gotta be mindful of the things that you're buying that's not necessary. That's all I'm saying.
Away and all this stuff. But because I at times I don't have money, I'm trying to make up for that when I do. So that is something I do have to work on. But anyway, let's get back to it. They are finally here with the washing machine. And I don't know if they're going to come take this other one out first, hopefully, because I can't get it loose. But let me go ahead and remind him. I got to remind my husband that we got to get this other one out. Excuse me, sir.
I know one thing, and it's just me. That cat in the back is getting on my nerves. But that's just me because all these little different sounds, unnecessariness be working my nerves. My nerves be bad. That cat meow like that is nerve wracking. Shut up. And this would be the other adult, I'll say this in the home, her in quotation marks husband that lives like that. Okay. So he don't mind living in the filth, the clutter, the dirt. He don't mind it. Mm.
How we gon' go like this? Jump about twice in a row like this. Then you got mans out of flow like this. Acting out like you ain't know about how we gon' go like this? It don't make sense that we roll like this. Now you got mans out of flow like this. Thought we was a team.
And I have a very serious question. Why when these women sweep, it's so much stuff in the pile? It's like the trash can is the floor. How do you live like that? How do your kids just simply eat something, do things, and just drop it on the floor and walk away? this here baffles me. I'm so serious. Like when they sweep, it's so much, and it's like you do cleaning videos. You just done one not too long ago. I've seen it through another reactors channel, and you swept the same living room, and it was a lot of clutter. You was That's when you was getting your new sofa, and now you back, and it's still a lot of trash and garbage on the floor.
Yeah, now we all out talking about it ain't work. We was on top, had this thing on lock. 10 a.m. shots in the web, nah, trying to bounce back. Can I get a witness? How you gonna say that my business? When I broke things, didn't think it hurt like this. Think it feel like this. Lord, I need a witness. How we gon' play in a winning mess? Now we got bodies on both sides of the fence. Stay playing the fence. What we gon' make of this year? Couldn't tell moms that we split. Couldn't go through how to risk it. How to put us up with some lease, yeah. What we gon' make of this year? Everyone knows that we split. Couldn't go through how to risk it. Finna go, man's finna go ghost, finna go ghost, pull up in your city with the roast, nah, brother finna do the most, tinted all the winners and the lows. I'm like, okay, okay, you tell me I stutter, okay, okay, you feeling Oscar, you play, okay, okay, yeah. Can I get a witness? How you gon' say that my business? When I broke things, didn't think it hurt like this, think it feel like this. Lord, I need a witness. How we gon' play in a winning list? Now we got bodies on both sides of the fence. Stay playing the fence. Finna let it go, I'm finna let it go, no, no. I'm finna let it go, go, I'm finna let it go, Can I get a witness? How we gon' play in a winning list? Now we got bodies on both sides of the fence. Stay playing the fence.
Thought I had to try to make no mistakes. I prep ahead of time. I'm never late. Make it.
Oh, and another thing about her videos, you got to be prepared for the mini concert. You know, she has stated that she don't really like doing a lot of talking, even though she wants to be a content creator. And it is kind of hard to do a lot of talking if you really don't have any content. So she will put music in, and you like again, you in a music concert, a little mini concert, while you watching her do what she do. So here we see some sweeping going on, and I guess the kids are engaged, and it's like it's a group assignment when it should be everybody's doing something every day. But it's like they get together and do a group project. Everybody do a little bit for the end goal.
There on time, don't bring down the mood. Greet them with a smile. I thought that it was smart. Stay in my lane, always hit the mark. Thought that was the way to get a head start. Perfection's the play, I had the leading part. I realize you never get.
And no, I don't know why we're looking at their feet. It could be because it's the kids. And she don't want them to be all the way in the camera. So I don't understand why we're looking at feet. These shoes are meant for walking, I guess. I don't know.
A medal in the end, no, no one's gonna give you any credit. I was playing a game, but no one else seemed to participate, and I can't believe I got so.
Oh, look how big this wash machine is. It's huge. I love it.
And that's what happened to the last one. Okay, I don't think it was in the best of condition when she moved in, but she's washing so much and stuffing so much in there. it eventually just gave out. That's what I think. So I don't know.
Mm-mm. All right, let's get these clothes washed.
Making sure nobody got above me. Can't believe I let it get so ugly. I let it go too far. Got so overworking every situation, keeping track of what everybody's doing. Do they have something I lack? Try to prove I could be just as good, but I misunderstood what it's supposed to be about. Realize you never.
And I want to say this too, with the job about the job situation. Yeah, she would eventually when it got a full-time job, because all that she was talking about in the beginning, she was working some little part-time job, whatever, whatever, because you realize that yes, you need money, and social media is not going to give you everything you need. Because since she's had this job and he's had a job, they've got a new sofa, they're getting this washing machine. Okay, don't know how they get it, how much it costs, whatever, whatever. That's their business, of course. But having a job affords you to get some things that you couldn't get otherwise, sitting around stressing about making social media content that you really don't have.
Get a medal in the end. No, no one's.
So that's how she ends her video. She don't do any intros or outros, so she just ends it. So we're at the end. So please, if you made it this far, comment in the comment section, like and subscribe. I'm trying to grow my channel, as so please, please, please share the channel out. I would appreciate it. And I need you to stay in peace. And I'll see you in the next one.